Hey, welcome back to Sonic Adventure 2, this time for reals. In this episode, we're going to go ahead and start out with Hidden Base. Find the entrance into the Hidden Base. Alright, let's go ahead and play another one of Tails' wonderful, wonderful levels. Yeah, I freaking love Tails levels. They are so much fun. Same goes for Eggman levels. I really do like Eggman levels a lot too. But am I good at them? Not necessarily. That doesn't necessarily mean I'm good at these levels. But you know what? We're going to have a good time regardless. We are gonna have a good time destroying all of the lives. I also really like the music. The music in these levels is absolutely top-notch. There is no doubt about such things. I'm just gonna go ahead and blow up some TNT so I can make it through where I need to make it through, my friend. Hello there, robots. I'm gonna go ahead and destroy you guys. Hopefully, possibly, if I can actually reach you guys. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. That's more or less what I wanted to do. Are there any animals in here? Yes, there are. There's some animals in these side areas, which I'm gonna go ahead and grab because you know what? I want animals. I want some animals for my lovely, lovely chow, which is exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go ahead and grab some lovely, lovely animals for my chows. Except it's just one chow that I'm giving the animals to. Hello there, Chaos Drive. There's also a chow box over here. How's it going? I'm gonna go ahead and grab that chow. Can I grab the chow key, please? Thank you very much. I appreciate you, video game, for cooperating in some capacity or another. Eventually, in some way. I appreciate you very much so. So let's just keep on going through this all day long. There's a penguin out there. I'm gonna go ahead and grab that penguin. How's it going there, penguin? I'm gonna go ahead and grab you. Because you know what? I could probably give you to my chow and increase my chow's lovely, lovely swimming ability, which is exactly what we're gonna do, because at that point I don't have to worry about them not being able to swim anymore once they level up to that point, which is exactly what I like to see, exactly what I want to be doing. Oh no, robots. Robots, whatever shall I do about robots besides destroy them? Whatever shall I do? Oh no, monkeys. Monkeys are relatively easy to deal with. I'm gonna go ahead and grab all of the animals from these monkeys, because you know what? They're here, so we might as well go ahead and grab some animals. There's nothing preventing us from doing that, so we might as well. Let us go ahead and do such things, and also destroy some stuff, because you know what? We can get some lovely, lovely points for destroying this stuff, which is exactly what we're gonna do. Gonna go ahead and get some lovely, lovely points for destroying things, which is always what we like to do. Hello there, spiky things. How is it going, guys? I'm just going to annihilate you all day long. Oh, there's a chow box here. How's it going there, chow box? We already have a huge amount of animals, so it's really not that big a deal, but I will go ahead and take those animals, because why the heck was not? There's nothing preventing me from taking those animals, so I will go ahead and do that. Not to mention, if we get the second and third chow chest, or second chow chest, we have a chance to get the rare special animal from the third chow chest. So that's exactly what we are going to try to do. That is exactly what we are going to try to do. Ooh, there's a couple of otters. We'll go ahead and take those otters, because otters are cute. They are cute and they are green, and I like them very much. Oh no, stay away from me, monkeys. Stay away from me, monkeys. There's also a skunk there. I will go ahead and take that skunk, because skunks are nice. They don't give you very much in the way of skill, but you know what? I like skunks. Skunks are quite cute too. There is no doubt about such things. Skunks, they make quite good mothers. I've seen plenty of good online viral videos of mother skunks leading their children along the road and just being very inquisitive and just exploring all kinds of lovely, lovely things, which is exactly what we like to see. Hello there, penguin. So we're just getting tons and tons of penguins, which is totally fine. Hello there, world. Just gonna destroy everything. There's only a couple things to destroy here, not very much, but that is okay. Oh, there's a spot for the Mystic Melody there. So what are we gonna do with the Mystic Melody? Something at some point. But we're not really worried about the Mystic Melody at this particular moment, because we don't have it yet anyways. because we don't have it yet anyways, so we're not particularly worried about the Mystic Melody right now. So let's not worry about such things right now. Let's just go ahead and continue on through this and just make our way to the hidden base, because that's what our main goal is at this particular moment. Oh no, bombs. I don't like bombs. Bombs are scary. They hurt me. They blow up my lovely, lovely machine, and I don't want them to do that. I want to keep my machine in good shape. It's really that simple. It's really as simple as wanting to keep my machine nice and in good condition. It's really as simple as that, my good old friend. So let's just keep on going through this. Ooh, that was relatively easy. That level wasn't as long as I remembered. For some reason I remember that level being longer than that. Not entirely sure why, but I do remember that level being longer than that. Got just over half of the rings in that level, and we got an A. Look at that.
You did it, Sonic!
We got an A because we didn't get hit or anything like that, which is super nice. Which is super nice. Now we can go over to the Chow world and feed our Chow all of these lovely, lovely animals. Which is what we like to do. Because I'm pretty sure we have all animals. I don't think we have any Chaos Drives. Do we have any Chaos Drives? Nope, we have no Chaos Drives. We are full up on the animals. Hello there, Dusty.
You'll be okay.
How's it going there, buddy? I got some nutrients for you. Got some lovely, lovely nutrients for you with these animals. So go ahead and absorb their powers. Go ahead and eat up all of their energy. And hopefully you'll be able to swim here at some point. That would be phantasmical. Because you know what? We're getting to the point where I think you should be able to swim, I would like to think. But who's to say? I am not really sure, my good friend. Let's just give it a go and see if you can. I don't like the fact that that otter is hanging out by the exit. That basically means I'm not going to be able to actually freaking grab it or anything like that, which is not necessarily what I like to see. But it is what it is. Hello there, Skunky Skunk. I'm going to go ahead and give you to my good friend, Dusty. Skunks don't really give you very much in the way of skills, but you know what? They are quite cute. And I will go ahead and give them to my Chow. Sorry, other Chow, I'm not worrying about raising you until we, Yay, he can swim now. Alright, fantastic. Yeah, I'm not worried about training the other Chow until we start the Dark Story. So, gonna go ahead and hold off on training the other Chow until then. And all will be well. Okay, so we're leveling up pretty effectively here, which is exactly what we like to see. So we got 9 on running, and we've got nearly 8 on swimming, which is pretty great. But I think I'm going to hold off on races for the time being. I think we are going to hold off on races for the time being, unless I want to do a swimming race now that he can swim, which I might do, actually. Come on, Dusty. I was trying to take a sip of coffee while you were eating, and then you throw it away. Why do you have to do that? I know you're not a big fan of eating nuts, but at the same time, I need you to eat these things. I need you to eat some nuts. I need you to gain some stamina. It's really as simple as that. Alright, you know what? Yeah, let's go ahead and enter Dusty into a swimming race. Let's go ahead and enter him into a swimming race. And let's just do such things. Yes, Dusty. Dusty, and enter him into the crab pool, which this is going to be compete in swimming, yes. Okay, perfect. Now that he can swim, he should be able to perform better than most of these contestants, which is good. Yeah, most of these Chow shouldn't be able to swim, so we're gonna have to just see how well he can actually do. Oh, look at that. None of them can swim. All right, well, that's a great start. Well, let's go ahead and just use some stamina and get Dusty way out front here. Just give him some good progress. It's really all there is to it. He's got plenty of stamina to do what he has to do, which is exactly what I like to see. So go ahead and swim across the crab pool. Ever so slowly but surely, swim across the crab pool with the crabs in the pool. With these adorable little crabs everywhere, even though they're not little crabs, they are quite large. They're quite large crabs. Alright, so this is pretty effective. This worked out pretty well. There we go. Fantastic. There we go. La-dee-da. You know, I might actually enter him into the second one as well. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and enter him into the second one as well. So let's go ahead and do that and see how well he performs in the second one. And if he performs really well in the second one, we might do the third one as well. But let's go ahead and see. Let's go ahead and see how this goes. The problem is that at this point we already have some pretty strong swim chows, so we're going to have to be careful. That yellow one is going to be a problem. Yeah, that yellow one is going to be a problem, so we're just going to have to see how this goes. Just going to have to see how this goes, but we should still be able to swim faster than that yellow one, so let's go ahead and try to do that. So let's go ahead and do such things as that. One of those chow is very, very angry. The one just to the left of me is very, very angry, which is kind of unfortunate for it. And I'm not sure why it is so upset to be racing. I am not sure. Man, we might actually be able to enter Dusty into the third one as well, because he's doing pretty well. He is doing pretty well, so we might be able to enter him into the third one as well, which I think I might actually do. So let's go ahead and complete this race and enter him into the third one as well. I think that might be something we want to do, is something like that. So I think we will. Let's go ahead and do that. Fantastic. Well done, Dusty. Well done, little buddy. Congratulations. Congratulations indeed. Alright, let's go ahead and enter him into the third one of these races and get him a lovely, lovely prize. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and enter him into race number 3. Now this one is going to be quite a bit of a challenge, but nothing that Dusty can't handle, I don't think. So let's go ahead and get this thing done. I mean, he's come out to a pretty good early lead, pretty much right off the bat, in the previous couple of races, so I feel pretty confident that he can do the same thing in this one. So let's give it a go. Let's give it a go. Whoa, look at that super jump he had right off the bat there. That was kind of crazy. So yeah, he's doing just fine. That yellow one is going to be a potential issue. It's kind of speeding up on us, which I am not a particularly big fan of. But you know what? If I keep on using stamina, I think we'll be just fine. So let's just keep up what we're doing here, and all will be well. I think we'll be fine if we just keep on using stamina. Hooray! It's what we're gonna do, is just keep on using stamina all day and every day. Hopefully we can actually get there before this yellow one actually reaches us, which would be unfortunate if it did. But I think we're getting pretty close to the end now, so I think we're in pretty good shape. You can do it, Dusty. You can make it. I'm confident in you. You can make it. There we go, buddy. You got this. There we go. Well done, little buddy. You actually completed the swimming race. And you actually can get yourself a little prize. You got yourself a shovel. You got yourself a little shovel. Now you can bury seeds, which is super nice, actually. And I am not going to be upset about that. Alright, well, in that case, let's go ahead and do one more level and call the video a success. Pyramid Cave. Infiltrate Eggman's hidden base. Dun dun da 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 da. I love this music. This is one of my favorite songs in the entire game. You know, I want to use the light speed dash. Can I do that? That's something the video game's gonna let me do, is use the light speed dash. That would be fantastic. If the video game would let me do that, I would be very much pleased. But yeah, Pyramid Cave is a very, very fun level. I very much like Pyramid Cave. Of course, it's there's really no levels in this game that I don't like necessarily. So there's that. I mean, I pretty much like every single level in this game. The only level I think I really don't like all that much is Mad Space. Mad Space is kind of a pain in the ass. Mad Space is even worse when you're trying to get an A on it. It's not really a good time, not at all, my friend. Hello there, Mr. Robot. Ooh, it's the bounce bracelet. Yes. Press B1 midair to use the bounce attack. That is exactly what we're gonna do. We're gonna go ahead and use the bounce attack to kill off these robots. I don't want the bat. That is not what I want. Because I don't want to risk my Chow losing its legs. So I'm not gonna worry about that. That's not necessarily something I'm going to worry about. Hello there, Chow Box. I'm just going to open you, if you do not mind too much. Don't hurt me, Mr. Robot. I want to keep my... Oh no! Shoot, I need to hit a thing. I need to hit an hourglass. Otherwise, I won't be able to make it past the wall. So let's go ahead and put down that switch. Well, hold on a second. I mean, I can go the super speed path, or I can go the collectibles path. And I think I'm gonna go the collectibles path. That is what I think I'm gonna do, is go the collectibles path, because I think that's a better idea. So that's what we're gonna do instead. Because you know what? We can get some lovely, lovely things. Which is exactly what we're gonna do. We're gonna get some lovely, lovely things. Because who knows what we can be getting all day. I am not really sure what we can get. Get out of here, Mr. Ghosty Guy. I do not like you very much, my friend. So can you not? Oops, okay, he hit me somehow. Not entirely sure how he hit me, but he certainly did somehow or another. Yeah, Mr. Ghost, if you're gonna touch me over here. Yeah, so I can avoid being hit by the robots. Because I don't want to be hit by the robots. If I can keep my rings, that would be opportune. Because I want to keep my rings. I want to have as many rings as physically possible, because we're going to want to have as many rings as possible when we're dealing with the Chow stuff. So let's go ahead and try to maintain all these rings. Get ourselves a lovely ram. That's what we like to see all day and every day, don't you see? Go ahead and put that right there. And then go through this whole world. This is going to be just a little bit scary. I am not so sure how I want to do this. Alright, well, let's go ahead and do something like this. There we go. That's more or less what I wanted to do. That's more or less what I wanted to do. That'll get the job done in some capacity or another, do you not see? Okay, so this is going relatively well so far, so let's go ahead and keep this up. Keep this up if we can. And hopefully not, lose all of our rings. I mean, we have a shield, which is exactly what we like to see. We have some protection, which is pretty great indeed. And I'm not going to be upset about the protection that we have right now. I do not want a bat. Bats are not what we want. Bats are nice animals, but again, we don't want to risk our Chow losing their legs, because that's not a fun transformation. That is not a fun transformation, so let's not go with that. Let's not do something like that. Hey, and then there's the end right there. Fantastic.
Yes!
That went very, very well. 267 rings out of 423 rings. Holy cow, there's a lot of rings in that stage. That's a little bit crazy town. Hey, we got the A.
That was cool!
Look at that. That was cool. Hell yeah, it was. It was cool as hell. It was cool as hell. Off to the Chow world again. This time with our good friend Sonic. This time with our good friend Sonic the Hedgehog. And I've got a ton of animals again. I think I only have one Chaos Drive. Yes, just this singular Chaos Drive. Hey there, Dusty. How's it going? I'm gonna go ahead and drag you a little bit closer to these animals here, so I can actually, feed them to you in an efficient fashion. So yeah, your skills are rising pretty efficiently here, which is working out pretty well for us. Can I not get stuck on a tree? That'd be nice. If I cannot get stuck on a tree, that would be wonderful. Don't go in the water there, Dusty. I need to feed you some things. I need to feed you things. Ah. I know you want to be swimming, but I have other things there are other things you need to be doing at this particular moment. So go ahead and eat these lovely animals, including this ram and these birds. Because you can get some lovely, lovely skills from these rams, such as possibly running skills and power skills, among other things. And you can even get a flying skill for using a ram, which I suppose makes sense because, you know what, it's a blue animal. So in blue animals, they give you just about every skill. What the? There we go, that's what I was trying to do. Alright, now we can go ahead and just about end the video, but first I'm going to feed a nut to Dusty. Feed a nut to Dusty. Feed a nut so he can actually gain some stamina. Don't go in the water there, little buddy. Don't go in the water. Turn around, please, and thank you. Thank you very much, my friend. There's a level up on stamina, which is what we like to see. Man, you're so close to finishing it. Just finish it. It seems like you always tend to have difficulties finishing nuts, and I'm not entirely sure why. I really am curious to see what your favorite fruit is, so I suppose we'll go back and look at that later.
Looks like we're heading toward the center of the base.
That egghead sure loves mechanical things, doesn't he? I'll bet he has 1 or 2 spaceships lying around here somewhere.
The door is locked. We need a key to get in there.
The door is locked.
No problem. We can find it. Right, Knuckles?
What? Why do I have to find the key?
We're counting on you, buddy. The world's greatest treasure hunter.
We're counting on you, buddy. Alright guys, that is where we're going to go ahead and call today's video. So thank you for watching this episode. I really, really hope you enjoyed it. Make sure you leave a like and subscribe if you did enjoy it. I will see you guys next time when we start off with Death Chamber, finding the 3 keys. As always, guys, I really do appreciate you watching. It truly, truly does mean the whole world to me. I will see you guys in the next one.